What if the most beloved romantic tale in Korean culture ended for a much more tragic reason than betrayal or scandal? Fans worldwide are in shock over the news that Jong Suk and IU have formally split up. Once thought to be unbreakable, the couple has disclosed the reason for their breakup, and none anticipated it. Keep watching this video through to the finish, because the true story goes beyond the headline and will leave you feeling moved and thoughtful. Fans felt that something had shifted for weeks. IU, who is typically radiant and self-assured, was more reserved during public gatherings. Jong Suk became more aloof, evading questions and interviews. Then suddenly the news came in. The pair was no longer together. At first, there was only a brief statement stating that they had parted ways. There were no interviews or in-depth explanations. Social media took off. Fans pleaded for clarification or an error of some sort. However, this was true. The K-dramatic golden couple was no longer together. The abruptness of the separation just added to its confusion. There had been no outward manifestations, no public disputes, and no scandals. Further uncertainty was caused by a handwritten letter from Jong Suk. "She made a choice I never saw coming," was the only strong sentence he penned. There was a flurry on the internet. People conjectured about personal challenges, health problems, and covert relationships. According to unnamed sources, IU was spotted sobbing and stating that she couldn't live a lie. However, there was no confirmation. Until at last, Jong Suk and IU issued a united statement. Furthermore, the truth hurt much more than any rumor. It wasn't jealousy, fame, or adultery. The public spotlight was the source of the pressure. Relentless and intolerable. IU acknowledged that the pressure of continual attention and expectations had been negatively impacting her mental health. Despite her love for Jong Suk, the stress became unbearable. She believed that before she could truly love him, she needed to learn how to take care of herself. She clarified that she had worry and emotional stress even at her happiest moments. She suppressed these emotions for too long, and their relationship had already suffered by the time she was ready to let them out. Heartbroken but mature, Jong Suk revealed that he was also exhausted by the responsibilities of his work. Both of them had suffered from being in the spotlight all the time and having little opportunity for personal development. He acknowledged that true love occasionally entails letting go, not because you no longer care, but rather because you care too much to keep someone back. IU has brought me so much happiness, but I also realize that she needs space to find herself, he wrote. Their profound love and respect for one another, even during their farewell, was what most touched the fans. There was only understanding, no drama, no blame. They agreed to stay friends and support each other as individuals and as artists. Their narrative ended with progress rather than heartache. And perhaps the world needs more of that kind of, a love that understands when to let go and when to cling.